Hello, my name is Andre Campbell. Congratulations on viewing this information. I want you to understand I'm a regular person. However, every day I choose to do a few extraordinary things, and it's made all the difference in my life. Perhaps like myself, you're at a point in life where you're looking to have more time freedom, to earn more, and just create that life you want for you and your family. I'm humbled and honored to say that I was awarded the Blue Chairman's Jacket. Me and myself, my team, we really just went after our goals and dreams. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a few basic techniques on how you could begin your journey of success also. Many people are joining because of the life-changing education within the company. You may say, you know what, I have money taken care of, but I need more time to spend with my loved ones and family. You may want to give more to a place of worship. You may want to build that dream home, purchase that car, or just simply have the life that you know you deserve. I want you to understand that I believe we live in the best time in the history of the world to really create wealth. Your goal is very, very simple. I want you to understand the information that I'm sharing is not anything I made up. I'm simply following those who came before me who went on to have massive success in this industry. And if you learn how to follow the system, you can do the same thing. All you want to do is build a global franchise. Right now, we're operating in over 100 countries. The company does not pay money for radio, TV, or print ads. What the company does, the company profit shares with you and I because we took the time, effort, and energy to share the life-changing educational system that we have. All you're looking to do is sponsor 3 people as fast as you can and teach them this system how to do the same thing, and your team will begin to grow all around the world. The late Jim Rohn said, profits are better than wages. When I first heard this statement, it was very profound to me because I was not taught this at foreign school. I didn't even understand it. Wages from a job was created to help us make a living. Not really to make you wealthy. It was created to help the owners who took the time, the effort, the risk. They put the capital together. It was designed really to help them become wealthy. So it's important for us to understand that by, creating profits for ourselves, we also can go on and create a fortune. And that's what we're here to do. Let's look at this wealth equation. There is a man called Sam Walton. He founded a store called Walmart. And what he basically did, he took his 40 working hours a week and he opened up 5,000 stores and he became rich. Many people today, I used to be here, we're working 40 plus hours a week, maybe 1 to 2 jobs. And unfortunately, many people are still broke because this is not where the wealth creating power is located. So we're going to show you how to incorporate the efforts of other people and do the same thing to gain your time and financial freedom. So here's your new wealth equation. You utilizing 2 to 4 hours and daily. Now this is part-time. I want you to understand that you're doing this part-time. Then eventually, like myself and others, you may want to get to the place where you're doing it full-time, many hours more per week. But in the beginning, just begin using 2 to 4 hours a day part-time, and you'd be amazed at how this begins to grow and work for you. By doing that, you're going to duplicate yourself and build 5,000 plus or more customers. And now you are incorporating the efforts of other people, and you've gained that time and financial freedom that we're really, really looking for. What you want to focus on a daily basis is income producing activities, or IPAs. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is the difference between those of us who are having massive success and some people who are just trying to figure it out. The first thing you want to do, you want to get set up. Set your products up with all your trading, get everything set up, and help your team do the same thing. Then you simply want to learn, perform, and teach this team building system. Now I want you to understand that system stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. There are a lot of different ways to do this, but there's only one way that's duplicatable and can get you there to your goals and dreams faster. You don't want to go around the circles, trying to figure this out. All you have to do is learn to understand the system. And last but not least, you have to be willing to be bad before you're good, and hopefully someday you can be great. Many people aren't willing to be bad. You know, when I first got started, when everyone first got started, we didn't know what we were doing. We were just trying to figure it out also. But you know what? We kept going. We kept getting better. We kept self-improving. And if you don't give up and if you keep going, this will happen for you also. And also, on top of all that, have fun. This business is fun once you're utilizing the system and it becomes duplicatable. Now, let's look at how you're going to build this and get this going. I mean, cat quick right away, going fast for you. All you're looking to do is to build 3 legs. I want you to understand all of this is tracked in your back office, have all the reports and everything to see it. But all you want to concentrate on is building 3 legs. Now, like myself, when I first saw this information, I came out of the gate running. I want you to understand it's easier to build this business fast than it is to build it slow. If you build it fast, you're going to create energy, momentum, income. If you build it slow, you know, it's going to be a dragged out thing. You won't have the energy and the motivation. So definitely get going out the gates fast. So here's you. All you're looking to do is to personally sponsor 3 people right away, 3 customers. This means they signed up through your unique ID number, your unique link within the company. These are your personally sponsored customers. Now, when you do that, all you want to do is just simply duplicate yourself. You came in, you sponsored 3. Once again, you're building 3 legs, and you're going to show these people how to do the same thing. I suggest doing it as fast as you can. When I came in, I did it in a matter of days. You know, anyone can do this within 5 days, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So once you sponsor your 3, you simply duplicate yourself and help them to do the same thing. Now you're going to have a team of 4 people in each leg. You're building 3 legs. Congratulations. You've now hit the rank of Platinum 600. What I want you to understand about this rank, you just gave yourself a $7,200 a year raise. What would you have to do on your job to receive a $7,200 a year raise? And all you did was simply share this with 3 people. Now, there are no limits to the amount of people that you can personally sponsor, but I'm going to show you when you sponsor more people where to place them. So this is what's happening, right, as you're building your business. Once again, you sponsor 3 as soon as possible. And these 3 positions are crucial. They're important. This is where you can tell people, look, you know, I'm starting something amazing and I have some positions of equity right now that are golden. Because you know why? Everything that falls under your 3 people is going to count for them also. So here's you. You sponsored 1, 2, 3 right away. Congratulations. You've hit the first rank in the company of Platinum 150, which I believe is the most important rank. You know why? Because you got started. You made something happen. Congratulations. Now, your people are going to begin to duplicate. Now, don't worry about this. Some are going to bring in a few. Some are going to bring in none. Some are going to bring in 1. But I want you to understand it all counts for you. So here, you went out and sponsored 3. Here comes your 4th person, number 4 there. So you're able to, utilizing the system, place everyone that you personally sponsor underneath your 3 legs. So first, remember, once again, you sponsored 3. That set the structure for your 3 legs. Here you're bringing in person number 4. You simply place person number 4 underneath each of those 3 legs, wherever you want to place them. You have the ability to do that, and we have videos showing you how to do that, and the company gives you a certain amount of time to place that person. Once again, anyone that you personally sponsor, you can place them within your organization. Only the people that you personally sponsor. Now, what I suggest is place them under someone who's doing something. I'm bringing in person number 4, and I see I have someone there, maybe a customer who is sponsoring someone else to get their tool for free, to get their products for free, or another IBO, an independent business owner that's also building a business. I will place those people underneath them. This is called spillover. Once again, there are no limits to the amount of people that you can personally sponsor. My professional recommendation, sponsor as many people as you can. If you sponsored one a month, in a year, you'd have 12 different people, 12 different customers that you've brought into your organization. I'll tell you something else. People who are looking for opportunity, they're like dust. They're literally everywhere. So all you have to do is talk to people and share, and I'm going to show you how to do that. As you begin to do that, as other people begin to do that, your team begins to grow exponentially. Here now you're sponsoring person number 5, your 5th person, and now you place them under person number 3 in that leg. Once again, this is what's called spillover, and it counts for those people that that person falls underneath. And there's more information on that, in other videos also. So here, as you can see, this is where the duplication comes in. Your team, through exponential growth, begins to just duplicate and compound in your city, county, state, country, various parts of the world. The key thing is just to get the momentum going. It's like a train. When you get the train going, it starts out of the gate slow, but once that momentum builds, it just begins churning and going faster and faster as you go through these ranks. Remember, once again, my professional recommendation: concentrate on building 3 legs. Get your first 3 people in, duplicate that, and show other people how to do the same thing. Now, how do you do this exactly? I'm going to show you. All you're trying to do is get people to look at the opportunity. Now, this is where a lot of amateurs, a lot of new people, they miss it. They don't understand the power of network marketing. What you always want to remember, the only thing that's going to help you build is anything that duplicates. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the best speaker, the best presenter. You can know this person, you can know that person. If you cannot get other people to duplicate your efforts, what you're doing, your team is simply not going to grow. A lot of people come in and they say, well, hey, I want to do a billboard ad, or I want to do a TV commercial, or I want to do this, I want to do that. Those things are not duplicatable because the average person will not do those things. You want to keep it simple and do things that almost anyone who joins you can repeat. All you're trying to do is pique the interest of new people and get them to take a look at the information. No arm twisting, no begging. This is fun and simple. You have the goal and you're just simply sharing the information. As a matter of fact, when I pique the interest of people, I don't even care if they say yes or no. I just simply share it with everyone and allow them to get in where they fit in. Don't prejudge. Don't think, well, this person will do it, this person won't. You know what? People with money are always looking for ways to earn more money. People who don't have any money, they're definitely looking for a way to earn money. So simply just share it with everyone and allow them to decide if they're in or they're out. When you pique the interest of new people, you're putting them into what's called a presentation pool. And that's simply getting them in front of the information. That may be on a website, social media, webinars, different events, calls. It doesn't matter what it is, but you just want to put the person in front of the information so they can see it for themselves and make an educated decision. Is this for them or not for them? And you want to repeat this over and over again with everyone that you bring into your business. Now, let's look at a few ways to pique interest. Here's a very simple thing. It's one of my favorites. I simply ask people, how would you like to learn how to earn money like the banks? Everyone knows what a bank is. Everyone knows that a bank has money. And I'm going to tell you something else. The banks, the insurance companies, the hedge funds, they're the biggest players in this market. So when people say, is it a scam? Say, hey, go down to the bank and ask them, do they participate in the Forex market, the foreign exchange market? And they'll see that this is nothing new at all. It's just new to them. Another thing I suggest today, because of the age we live in and technology, many people will look at a text message before they'll even pick up the phone. So of course you can call people and introduce us to them, but what we found to be very effective is simply send out a text. You can send out a text that says, hey, I found a system that can help us learn to earn money like the bank. And then you can attach a website, you can attach a call, you can attach an address to an event. It doesn't matter. Just simply get the information to them by text. You probably have 100, 200 people in your phone that you can text. By the age of 30, the average adult knows 2,000 people on a first name basis. Now, you may not have the information for all those people, but just begin with the people who are around you. This is what's called your warm market. Another thing you could say, hey, this statement right here about the money that's went through their banks in the last 10 years. If you ask many people this question, almost 90% of them, if not 99% of them, are going to say no. They have not made any money on the money that's went through their bank account, or they've made very little money. So here's another way. Then you can say, hey, you know what? I have a way that you can earn money on the money that's went through your bank account. Very simple ways to peak interest. Keep it fun, keep it simple. And here's another thing I'm going to say to you. There's no right or wrong thing to say. The thing is to peak interest and then get them in front of the information. That's the most important thing. A lot of people are wondering, well, what should I say to people? Just say something simple and then get them in front of the information to show the plan. Now, how do we show the plan? Very simple. You could send them to a website, an online meeting, company events, team events, just a way for them to get the information in an easy to understand way so they can look at the information. Some people may have to look at it 2, 3, 4, 5 times before they really say, you know what, this makes a lot of sense to me. Some people out there, like myself, the very first time they see it, they're going to say, wait a minute, this looks amazing. This is what I've been looking for. I'm in. And that happens by peaking interest and then showing the plan. Now, this is something very important. After you peak interest, you show the plan, get your new person on a 3-way call with a 3-way call expert. This is usually your sponsor or it could be someone in your upline, because 3-way calls are very, very powerful, very, very important. Why? Because it shows your prospect that this is something bigger than you, that you have help and you have support. So you definitely want to follow up with a 3-way call. View the videos on this site for more information on how to do an effective 3-way call. There are certain things you want to say and certain things you don't want to say. Now, what I recommend is after you peak interest, you show the plan, you do a 3-way call, I will follow up with someone 3 times. And when I follow up with them, I'm simply going to ask them, hey, what did you like best about the information you saw? That's very simple. What did you like best? And people will tell you, hey, I like this or I like that. Usually whatever they say they like, I say, you know what? That's one of the things I saw, one of the things that I liked also myself. Now, some people, when you contact them and you send them the information, probably a website, or you invited them to a call or a meeting, they're going to make a lot of excuses. Things are happening. Some people are just generally busy and they don't have the time, or they didn't take the time to really stop to look at the information. Now, as a professional, this is what you do with those people. First, don't get upset. Don't get frustrated, especially with dealing with friends and family. We know how they can be. What I simply do with people, when I follow up with them the first time, I'll just say, look, Pam, John, whatever the name is, this is something amazing. It's helping a lot of people. Look at the information. When do you think you can look at the information? If they say tonight, I say, great, I'll follow up with you again tomorrow. I do that 3 times. On the 3rd time, if they still have not seen the information, I simply tell them, listen, I see you're busy right now, or you don't have the level of interest. What I'm going to do right now, I'm simply going to scratch you off my list for now. What that does, that's leaving the door open for me to follow up with them later. I didn't take it personal. I didn't get upset. And you know what? When you tell a person you're going to scratch them off your list, if they're interested, they're going to say, no, don't scratch me off. It's going to draw them towards you. If they're not interested, once again, it leaves the door open. So later on, when you're doing more with the company, you're having more success, you can also follow up with them. Sometimes people just want to see, hey, are you going to be committed to this? Are you serious about this? And eventually they will take a look. So definitely follow up with them at a later time. 3-way calls, once again, are very, very powerful. A 3-way call, you want to learn the power of edification. I'm going to go through this very simple, very fast. Here's you, here's your prospect. You and your prospect have a certain level of trust or respect for each other. You may be co-workers, maybe a family member. However, they may not have a lot of respect for your business sense. You may not be successful yet. You may have tried various different things and never had that level of success. So here's where you bring in the 3-way call expert. And what you want to do, you want to edify this person. Edification is an amazing thing to do. And all you want to do, you could use these things right here. Hey, you could say to your prospect, I have someone who's very busy, but they'll give us 1 or 2 minutes of their time. That's important because your prospect does not want a presentation over the phone. When you tell them this person will give them 1 or 2 minutes, that puts them at ease and they're more likely to do the three-way call with you. So when I'm going to edify someone, I'll say, hey, listen, I'll tell this to my prospect. This person knows 100% of the facts. They're earning a lot of money with the company. If the person is new like yourself and not earning a lot of money, you could say they stand to earn a lot of money. They like helping people and they like having fun. Very simple. Right there, you touched on the 4 personality traits of people. Some people are money motivated. Some people want to know all the facts. Some people are want to help a lot of people. And some people just want to come around and have a lot of fun. Whatever it is, when you edify that three-way call expert, your prospect now will have a level of respect. So when you get them on the phone together, it's like magic. And then the expert will ask your prospects a few questions. Hey, when you see yourself getting started, what did you like best? And really get them going for you. So definitely learn the power of edification and using an effective three-way call. Now, everything I just went over with you is very simple, and more importantly, it's duplicatable. Remember that. Only duplication pays. Only duplication helps you build. You could bring people in, but if they cannot duplicate what you're doing, you know what? Your business, your growth is going to be stagnant. It's going to be stuck. You look at all the successful people in our industry, they keep it simple, they keep it basic, and they duplicate. Now, here's what happens with a lot of people when they get going, when they get started, and you want to be aware of this and you want to stay off the emotional roller coaster. Many people, they sign up to get started, they see other people have success, and they're excited. And they get going, they take off. But very quickly, this is usually what happens with many people. And it happens fairly quickly, usually within 2 to 4 weeks. A lot of people, they go out and they talk to friends and families and they get a few no's, and that becomes a scourging for them. They may hear some negativity. People may say, oh, it's a scam, or you can't be successful, or you can't go after your goals and dreams, whatever it is. And they allow these people with these negative comments to drip doubt into their subconscious. You definitely want to protect your mindset. That's why it's important every day, listen to positive affirmations. There's a lot of people out there, YouTube, tape, CDs, whatever it is, get some positive mindset things going for you so you can keep yourself going. Procrastination. A lot of people, they get started and then they never do anything. They're always getting ready to get ready. They say, well, I'm busy doing this. I got a lot of irons in the fires. These people just procrastinate and they never get their business going. Or people allow multiple opportunities. There's always going to be another shiny object, another company, but you know what? You have to do the work in all of them. You have to be the one that creates the energy. You have to be the one that builds a team. So jumping from A to B to C, you're just starting over every time. So do not allow the distractions to take away from you. Now, the people who do, this is what happens very quickly. Self-doubt begins to kick in. Once again, remember, they were excited they came in, they're excited, let's go, let's run. And then because of distractions, self-doubt kicks in, and now it's hard to even find these people. This is where 80% of the people quit. They just give up. And one of the reasons is they have no written goals. Write down your goals, write down the ranks you want to hit, how much income you want to earn, what you want to do to help your family. It's important, and look at these things every day. They're your compass, A lot of people have no commitments, They don't have any commitments to their commitments. It's easy to give up. The easiest thing in the world to do is to quit. Anybody can quit. That's why people quit in marriages. They quit in their jobs. They quit in schools. Many people go around and they just quit. And you know the saying, quitters never win and winners never quit. Excuses and fear, do not allow excuses and fear of what people are going to say, what people are going to do, stop you from going after your goals and dreams. And you definitely don't want to create a negative mindset. Once that negative mindset kicks in, it's almost impossible to have success in this industry. So once again, this is where 80% of the people quit. When people quit on you, you know what? You just say, you know what? Some people, they just don't have it. They just don't make it. Hopefully they can come on later. What you want to do what myself and others to do. This is where the 20% of us keep running. We keep fighting on. We keep picking interest. We keep showing the plan. We keep doing 3-way calls. We keep duplicating ourselves, and we go on to have massive success. Now, anyone can do this. However, most people just don't want to go after their goals and dreams. They don't want to do what it takes on a day in, day out basis so they can live the dream. If you're willing to do the things today that others won't, tomorrow you can live the life that others can't. By doing all this, you're definitely going to, create a way to help more people and earn more income than you can ever imagine. This business, it's not easy, but it's simple. And what I want you to understand, even if you're brand new, if you learn, perform, and teach this simple system, you're going to see amazing results. Once again, people who are looking for opportunity, they're like dust. They're everywhere. This system is a universal law, and it works throughout the industry, not just with this company. So this is tried, it's proven, it's created the results. Many others have done it. I've done it, and I want you to understand that you can do it also. So get back with your team, get back with your upline, your sideline, whoever you're working with, and tell them, hey, you know what? I want to save myself time, energy, and money. I want to build a big, duplicatable global business around the world. I want to help many learn how to earn plenty. Hey, once again, my name is Andre Campbell. Thank you for viewing this information. Share it with your teams. Look at it over and over again. Get it into your long-term memory where it becomes automatic, and you also can have success. As always, I am willing you prosper in life and in business. See you at the top.